Hi there, my name's Gladys Famoriyo, and I just wanted to just share a quick word around burnout. The challenges a number of us face is that we are so active, so busy. We've got so much going on a day-to-day basis, and before you know it, you find yourself stressed. You're kind of trying to juggle so many balls, and you're just like, you're just trying to cope. You just keep going, keep going, keep going. The problem is when we don't address those kind of situations over time, you may find yourself burnt out. So whereas with the case of stress, you're like struggling to try and get everything done, still kind of motivated to put things in place. By the time you get to this burnout, you just probably find yourself like, meh, I can't be asked, can't be bothered anymore. The things that gave you passion, you don't have passion about it anymore. Even the things that really engaged you, and the things that you kind of lived for, you just don't, you can't be bothered to do it. Not motivated to do anything. You're feeling a bit unwell, a bit lethargic. All of these are telltale signs that something is not quite right. So I would just want to encourage you to just find, just press the pause button a little bit and just check out where you are at now. What's going on? Are you in that state of burnout? And if it's the case, listen to your body and listen to what's going on, because I know for somebody who's experienced this firsthand, that in that state you're of no use to yourself or to anybody else. So I remember I actually had to take a year off work just to catch up with myself and just to get myself back, on fire in terms of some of the goals and dreams that I wanted to accomplish. But at that state of burnout, I couldn't do anything. But that year, I called it my sabbatical year, ended up being one of the best years of my life. Some of you know that I cycle, I run, I hike, I do quite a few things. Guess what? It was that year I took up a hobby, and the hobby was cycling to start off with. And I have not stopped since then. Some of you know that I do very long distances sometimes, up to 100 miles. So and that has been part of my well-being, to the point whereby now to avoid getting to that state, or even when I'm feeling stressed, that's it. Get away from your desk, jump on a bike, go for a run. In fact, this morning, I kind of change things a little bit. Normally I get on my desk, sometimes 6:30, 7 o'clock, sometimes, but today I decided, what? I'm going for a run, and I cleared my head, spent the time, praying, meditating, doing a whole raft of other things, in that time period, just to really help me get, catch up with myself and maintain my well-being and make sure that everything's balanced. And I didn't start work till, nearly lunchtime, but that's fine, because guess what? The night before was a very long day. Okay. And I decided, like I always say to women, I'm the chief executive of my own life. It's my life, and I'm going to decide what I do. And so this morning, chilled out, and then I thought, okay, I'd like to share that experience with you. And that's why I'm sharing this video with you today. So, so that you don't get to that state of burnout where you can't do anything at all. And when I say anything, when you got to that point, because you may have to be signed off work, you may have to stop running your business, and that's not what you want. So take some time out and make sure you spend quality time, just nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. It's not selfish, trust me, it's self-love. I learned the hard way, trust me. It's about self-love and taking care of you. So I really hope and pray that you take some time out and just reflect on where you're currently at right now. And by the way, there are some links around this video, or it might be a button. Feel free to check out some resources that I've created to help busy women slow down and not accumulate baggage, burnout, and the blues, because the three B's kind of go together: baggage, burnout, and the blues. Okay, so I pray that that as you're watching this, that you just get inspiration, and to see that actually taking care of yourself is not being selfish. It's probably the one of the best gifts you can give to yourself. So do whatever you need to do. Give yourself permission to take some time out, reflect, start a hobby. Okay, that's one of the things that really helped me. Something outside of work, something that you're passionate about. And if you're really, really struggling, get help. Get someone who you can speak to, and help you nurture yourself back to the place where we know that you could be. In the meantime, keep shining and take care of yourself. Bye.